Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex if you are new here, and today we are going to answer a very much so important question. So on my last one or two videos, the main question that I got was, if you've already reached goal weight and you've lost 183 pounds, why are you still on a GLP-1? Why are you still on Mounjaro? Why are you still on zepbound? So real quick and easy, short, sweet, and simple answer for you is because prior to being on Mounjaro, zepbound, or any type of GLP-1 medication, I had comorbidities that working out and calorie deficit was not going to cure, i.e. high blood pressure, insulin resistance, acid reflux, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, metabolic syndrome, anxiety, depression. I was morbidly obese, okay? I was a walrus in her natural habitat, okay? So when y'all get to asking those type of questions, people like me that are on GLP-1 medications may not be on a GLP-1 medication simply just to lose weight, okay? I did not even start Mounjaro because I wanted to lose weight. My doctor did not put me on Mounjaro to lose weight. My doctor actually put me on Mounjaro in the beginning, almost 3 years ago in 2022, so that it could regulate and control my high blood pressure. I had high blood pressure so bad that I was dizzy, I couldn't see, I was going blind, I had passed out at work, I was unconscious. My blood pressure was so high that I had to be rushed to the emergency room, and I had to be met with specialists because my blood pressure was so high because I was almost 400 pounds, okay? Prior to being on Mounjaro, I was in a calorie deficit, I was working out. If I can find videos or pictures from, like, let's say 2015, 2016, 2017, because I started Mounjaro in 2022. So if I can find any pictures or videos from like prior, I will definitely put them right here for y'all to see. But I also was on phentermine a long time ago, and I was only on phentermine for about a week, not even. You want to know why? Because phentermine made me nauseous, sick. I felt like I legitimately was on, okay? It was not healthy, it was not good. I was having heart palpitations really bad. I was almost at the point where like I was gonna have a heart attack, okay? Phentermine, for anybody, a healthy human being, is not good. If you don't have health issues as far as like your heart prior, oh baby, phentermine is not the medication for you. Phentermine is actually on a recall, okay? Do your research before just taking medications, okay? When my doctor said he was gonna put me on Mounjaro for my blood pressure, you best believe I dropped that prescription off to the pharmacy, and then I deep dove into TikTok, Instagram, Google, all of the things that I could look up, and guess what? There was barely any information. Why? Because I did not start a GLP-1 medication when it was hype, when it was cool, when it was a fad, when it was like, oh, I just want to lose 10-20 pounds. No, I actually started Mounjaro because I had comorbidities that were life-ending, that were so risky that me being on a GLP-1 medication outweighed any risk. Honestly, being almost 400 pounds literally would have killed me. I wasn't even 30 years old yet, and for me, I really wanted to be under 300 pounds before I turned 30. That was a goal for me. And did I do it? I did. I had lost over 60 pounds prior to me turning 30 years old. Prior. That was a goal for me. Once I discovered that Mounjaro, zepbound could definitely, absolutely help me get this weight off my body, I locked in. I was disciplined. It took hard work. It took dedication. So do you think I'm gonna throw all that out of the window? No. I'm out here busting my ass with protein goals, with water goals, with movement goals. I don't just sit on my ass and expect the weight to come off. I do, but I don't. I'm actually putting hard work and dedication into this weight coming off my body and me maintaining my weight loss. Mounjaro, zepbound, and any GLP out there, it's not a medication that you're just gonna and just be up off of. The medications state that they are maintenance meds. So to answer your question, since we're just blah 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 blah, just yap. The reason that I'm still on Mounjaro zepbound even after I've lost 183 pounds on it is because I'm in maintenance. Okay, maintenance for me looks different from majority of the people out there. Not everybody talks about it, not everybody posts their journey, not everybody is open and willing to share. I am. So this is how my maintenance journey looks. I take 15 milligrams of Mounjaro zepbound once a week, every 7 days. I inject in my stomach now. I used to inject in my thighs. Okay, the way that I lost my weight, I was injecting in my thighs. I was not switching my injections from thighs, arms, stomach, thighs, arms, no, I only was injecting in my thighs. The only reason that I switched to now injecting in my stomach is because my thighs have gotten so small that it hurts when the needle goes in. Not like, oh my god, it hurts so bad. No, but enough for me to be irritated and uncomfortable. And I don't like needles. So my stomach is a little more smushy, a little more softer, a little more gushy. So I prefer now to inject in my stomach. I barely feel it because my stomach is just oh so mushy and lovable. Okay, so when people come and they make comments like, oh well, you lost all the weight, like now you're just an addict because you're just staying on the medication, you already lost the weight, why are you still on it? Because I'm maintaining. I had other health issues that were not controllable by calorie deficit and working out in the gym and being in a calorie deficit or a caloric deficit, as some of you guys might say, did nothing for me. I actually gained weight. Okay, I actually gained weight. And when I was on Phentermine, I did lose, I think, like 7 pounds in what, 3 or 4 days. But do you think that was healthy? No. I was literally like, my chest, my heart was beating out of my chest. I felt like I was on crack, if I'm being honest. I was literally like my skin was itching so bad. I literally had red lines on my legs from scratching so bad. That's how bad my medication affected me. I was nauseous, I was throwing up all the time. Honestly, that's probably why I lost the 7 pounds, because I was doing nothing but throwing up. Nothing but throwing up. Okay, so yeah, my maintenance journey looks a little different. Some people do their maintenance journey how they do it, but this is how I do. I did not titrate back down. I'm not going to titrate back down. 15 milligrams works for me. That is my sweet spot. I have minimal side effects. I am suppressed. I can eat what I want when I want in moderation. I've learned the tools. I've taken the tools. I am mastering it. That is why I'm still on Mounjaro zepbound, because I have taken the tools that I was given and I am mastering them. And I am not only keeping the 183 pounds off, but I'm also still losing weight at my choice. Okay, if I decide to not lose any more weight, then you know, I'll take the necessary precautions to not lose weight. But me personally, I cannot space out my injections longer than 7 days. Been there, done that, made me sick and ended up in the hospital. If you want video proof, you can go back to my YouTube channel and you can go look at all the proof. The proof is in the pudding, baby. The proof is in the pudding. The videos are there. Okay, because I'm not one to lie about my journey. I'm not one to withhold information. I am very cut dry. Okay, I'm more cut dry than they come. I'm the realest creator out there. Most of these creators are lying to you guys. I am not gonna hold you. Some people that I followed, I have simply had to unfollow because they are lying. Okay, I cannot be there to support that. I simply cannot. The medication did what it needed to do for me and a million other people. It's just that simple. I've gotten off of the medication. I think I didn't take it for 2 weeks because I was on a trip and something happened. I accidentally didn't take it. I gained 10 pounds. I literally gained 10 pounds. I was constipated really bad. The side effects from withdrawal were immaculate, okay? I tried to titrate down to 12.5 to see if I can wean myself off and go down so that I could eventually get off the medication. You know what that did? I was eating like I had never ate before, okay? I was eating like a grown man or a mom of eating a 4. Okay, when I tell you I was chowing down so bad, I was chowing down so bad. So no, I'm not coming off my Mounjaro zepbound. In fact, with my new insurance, I'm actually currently trying to get a new prior authorization so I can get a 90-day supply. So please, pretty please, stop coming on people's social medias, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, X, Threads, whatever the case may be, Snapchat, and judging, okay? If you would not say something to somebody in their real life, don't get on social media and say it. You don't know the mental health of somebody. You don't know the mental status. The last thing that I would want is for somebody to take their life because of something that somebody on social media said. So, tread lightly, okay? This for here, one, is not the channel to do it on. I don't even play those type of games. I do not encourage nasty language. I do not encourage negativity. This channel is all about positivity, weight loss, support, honesty, being genuine, being loving. We don't do anything negative over here, okay? This is not the channel you want to be on. If you want to do anything negative, you want to talk negative, this is not it. We here are simply normal people in the real world that want to be healthy, lose weight, maintain, and learn and find community and support. That is it, and that is all. So when you get to asking why I'm still on a GLP-1 after I hit my goal weight, is because I want to maintain my goal weight. I don't want to gain my weight back, okay? Do a little bit of research and check Eli Lilly's website. It definitely says maintenance medication. There are maintenance guidelines. So before you say anything else, or you reply to this video, or you even think twice, do your research, okay? Okay, do your research, because I'm not gonna make another video like this again, and I'm not gonna address this comment again, okay? We're gonna have a great rest of the week, and we're gonna enjoy our time. So until next time, don't miss me too much. Bye.
I got that diamonds on her arms, diamonds in her ears. She even wear that diamonds for a year. I'm trying to treat you special.